What is up, Viewer back here, and I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't upload any videos at all for the past 3 weeks because that's the kind of person I am. Just deal with it, guys. So, anyways, at this point, I think it's pretty obvious to see that I have a life, right? Like, is it starting to show that I'm not some kind of loser that's like always hidden up in his room all the time? And you know what? I'm actually gonna take this time because it is Saturday, October 24th, and, you know, I was just thinking about a lot of things, and recently I've been caught up in things. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I had lots of homework, that's why I'm not making videos, because, you know, if I said that, that'd be a total lie. Because I think I've made it clear in previous videos that I can succeed academically, and, you know, like, school has really been something that I've been enjoying recently. It's what I value. It's like one of the things that I actually like to focus on. Last year, I remember around this time last year, Slipknot's Point 5 The Grey Chapter came out, and that was really what started my downhill emotional spiral, I guess. Like, you guys are probably listening to this like, what the hell? What are you talking about? But if you didn't know, last year I became a very angsty kid because of the music I listened to. Not to say that, oh yeah, I'm bad because Slipknot made me bad. No, it's like, it influenced me, I guess, because of the anger and the emotions and all the feeling behind those songs. It was one of the things that changed me from a person who didn't care to an angry person who didn't care. And I know it might be a bit obvious considering how much I yelled and like screamed in all my videos, because, you know, that was a long time ago. Seriously, like, it's actually pretty embarrassing to think about how much I screamed and everything, but regardless, it's really obvious to see how much of an angry child I was. I was very passionate about the things I did. I guess passion's a better word to put it. Like, you know, if you get angry at something, you start yelling, that means you're passionate about it. Not because you got a temper problem, it's because you're just passionate about it. But anyways, I was always thinking of myself as that guy who did it. I'm sorry, I'm making this video another one of those unnecessary life rants that don't really make sense to other people other than myself, and that won't mean anything in the future. But, you know, it's nice to document my thoughts now so that I can look at myself in the future and be like, ha, what a kid. But, you know, I always thought of myself as that guy who didn't really care about anything. Like, last year that was very evident. I screamed all the time, and like I made so many videos. So much time used up on making videos. And, you know, I don't really regret that. Like, there's a lot of documented audio of my voice and everything, so it's nice to go back and listen to how my voice sounded exactly the same as it does now, back 1-2 years ago. Like, I'm serious. Like, if you go back to my grade 7 videos, my voice sounds exactly the same, and it's disappointing. I'm in 10th grade now, and now it's like, really? Like, I sound exactly the same? Come on, voice, why don't you just get deeper, please? But, yeah. You know, I always thought of myself. I'm just going off on so many tangents, and then going back to the, yeah, I always thought of myself as this. But, you know, it was always like that for the majority of my grade 9 year. First semester actually was entirely like that. I was angry and everything, but then I started taking a few breaks come 2015, February, March, April, few breaks here and there, and let's just say that I took those breaks because of some emotional revitalization, I guess. Let's just say I was like thinking about things, and like there were a few things happening at school, and there were a few things that I wanted, and let's say that put me in a position where I couldn't focus on videos. So yeah, that happened. After this big experience was concluded, I came out of it as a different person. I wasn't as angry anymore. I learned to become a bit more patient, and also, I got some experience doing things that I never thought I'd do before. You know, guys, I always thought, if you go back into my old videos, like the videos with the white and black thumbnails, like the quote-unquote philosophical ones, not really philosophical, just personal ones, I guess. Those personal videos always talked about, oh, I'm a loser, nobody likes me, like, all that stuff. You know, self-pity is very unattractive. I should probably make a video about that too, because I've done a lot of self-pitying in the past, but regardless, there has been a lot of that in the past. The videos specifically, you know, white background with the text in the black. those philosophical videos have a lot of self-pity. They talk about how I was a bad person and how, like, no one deserved to like me, and, like, how I didn't talk to people, how no one talked to me, and, you know, I'm just repeating myself, but regardless, I did come out of this whole experience because, let's face it, if you knew who I was personally, you'd know why I'd made those videos. I made a lot of those videos because of a certain thing going on, and, like, I let this thing get into my head a bit too much. So that happened. I came out of that. This is like going down the line of my memories, like not May. I'd say June, July. It's finally when I started getting myself back, and then I started saying, hey, you know, let's play some more video games. And summer happened, and I played all those games with, like, the squad, Perry, AJ, Cameron, Blake, all the guys. We played a lot of video games. I made a lot of videos, and that went on for the entire summer. I barely went outside. Let's just say that. I barely went outside, stayed inside. I was very happy. I don't know if you can hear that. There's, like, stuff going on outside. My window is not open, but I can still hear it. But I was actually happy to have a day where I didn't need to go outside because I just loved playing video games. That was my summer of 2015. And then afterwards, school started back up. And this was the release of NHL 16. And I got a cough waiting for NHL 16 to come out. I was, like, waiting in the line with Brett for, like, the midnight. It wasn't midnight, it was like 9 p.m. release. I was waiting with Brett, and I got a bad cough, which is why my voice sounded very bad in all the NHL 16 videos. But that happened. School started up again. I started trying to get my mojo back for academics. You know, you lose it over the summer, especially when you're playing frickin' video games all day, like I was. But I started getting back into the groove of things, and, you know, it got to a point where I was so into school and so into what was happening with school that I just completely stopped making videos. And, you know, this isn't a video saying, yeah, like, I apologize for not making videos, and I'm gonna try and make more videos, because let's face it, if I say I'm gonna try to make more videos, it's a lie, and I'm probably gonna have another one of these super long breaks, like, in a week. So please, no promises from me, because I'm not gonna be able to hold up to anything I say at this point regarding video production. But anyways, you know, I've really been interested in what's been going on in school, and I've really been enjoying it. Like, I'm not that angry, angsty kid that listened to Slipknot all day from a year ago. That's not what I am now. I've learned to cope with who I am, I've learned to accept feelings, and I've learned just to be patient with things and not to take things so seriously. I find myself smiling way more than I did last year, and I guess that's a very good thing. You know, it's just nice to be happy. It's very nice to be happy. So, yeah, you know, I actually decided to, like, open up just a random audition audio file, and I actually titled it What I Value, because I was going to talk about things that I value. But then I started talking, and now I really have no idea what to call this. I don't know, just rambling. A life ramble. Hopefully one of the last life rambles I'm going to be able to do, because I really don't want to go through very tough emotional stress like I did before, which is why I made all those other videos with the white background and the black text in the thumbnail. But yeah, you know, let's just face it, I'm in a happier place now, and sure, I'm not making that many videos, but I think it's a good thing that I don't need YouTube to be happy. YouTube is something that's just an expression of myself. YouTube is something that helps me express who I am. It's a part of me, I guess, because I'm like lending a part of my mind and my thoughts onto this little platform on the internet. But if I don't do it, it's fine. If I don't do YouTube, I'm still happy. I remember back in the older days, I'd always get, like, I'd stop doing YouTube and then I'd focus on other things. I ended up being really stressed because of it. Nowadays, you know, life is just good. Life is just good. I'm talking to people. People are talking to me. I'm enjoying it. And it's kind of good because I don't need YouTube to be happy. I think that's a good accomplishment for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. True bossing choose down rolls like it, subscribe last night in gaming. It's been so long since I've said that. And bye.